our beloved Houston Texans, they are 5-1. Um, how do y'all feel about our Super Bowl chances, man? Just with us being 5-1, what our schedule has been, beating the teams we've beaten, obviously a nasty loss to the Vikings. Um, what is the tape telling y'all how y'all feel we should feel about our Super Bowl chances?
With that high scoring game, we're trending in the right direction finally. A lot of games we've been playing have been, very slow, very calm, a couple explosive plays, but just very, very methodical, if you would say. But that last game putting up over 40 points, that's exactly what the team needed. That's exactly what the offense needs to get used to doing. The defense scored a couple times themselves, or at least once. And the defense is also just being a lot more aggressive and, made a rookie's debut hard and what it needed to be, even though it was pretty successful for Drake May. Shout out to Big Draco. But I feel like they're trending in the right direction with the high score. That's what I need to see, in my opinion. The wins were good. I just need to see them be a power team. So
I project us out going 13-4. I definitely see us winning the division and really making a longer playoff push. I definitely can see us in the AFC Championship game. Um, this team has Super Bowl aspirations, and they are legit. Um, we can rush the passer. We can run the ball dominantly, and we have difference makers on the outside. I hate that Brevin Jordan got hurt because I'm sick of Dalton Schultz. That's one thing I can say. And I'm a bit surprised at Bobby Slowick that he hasn't unleashed CJ a bit more. I get it. We want to run the ball, but sometimes we can get into that zone in the game where, man, we can drop back and pass it every time we need to. But again, with Joe Mixon being back, even when Joe Mixon was out, I mean, it would be questionable stuff. I know I get not wanting to. I don't know.
Overdo it.
Yeah, but CJ don't need a pitch count. It ain't like we ask
Yeah.
him to throw 45 times every game. So it's like
Yeah.
sometimes when we need him to throw 45 times, let the nigga throw 45 times, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
also, I need for Mr. K Stover to step up. Okay. You played with CJ Stroud in Ohio State. You guys were successful together. You flourished once he left. Brevin Jordan's out. I need you to step up, brother. I was very happy when we drafted you. I feel like CJ had something to do that. And lately, I have not seen you produce, brother. Especially with Nico down. We need you to step up.
who are you talking about?
Cade Stover, the rookie
Yeah,
tight
man.
end.
He oh man.
Exactly.
Much to be desired from him. But
Exactly.
Dalton Schultz, he got one more time to drop a pass for me. And I'm kind of I'm
Well,
off
at
of
the
that
same
bandwagon, bro. But I was a big proponent for Brevin this year, man. I really thought he earned the starting job. More explosive, more dynamic after the catch. Dalton Schultz, and then Dalton Schultz, man, he 50-50 with catching the ball, bro. Like
How old is
I mean, when
Schultz?
your other tight end isn't catching the ball, Cade Stover, you're making it.
but I'm
Oh, it's
saying
going straight
if
to you now.
Brevin Jordan isn't hurt, Cade Stover isn't even playing. You don't even
Exactly,
see him in
and
the
you have
game
that
at
dual
tight end.
threat.
He just stays at fullback because he made the team as a fullback.
True enough, but you played tight end in college. You know the position. I'm
Right,
not giving you no way out, brother.
which is why he's playing it because of we running around each other, but we saying the same thing. But yeah, he's at tight end because Brevin got hurt.
My thing is like I'm pointing my finger at him more because I feel like Dalton Schultz production is not. It's like you're the only tight end. We're in a league where you're getting dual tight ends. You have a elite tight end, and then you have the just behind him tight end. I don't want to say okay, but just right behind him. Like you have the guys that were in Detroit. You got the guys in Buffalo. Like that's Trent. They got the guys in Baltimore. Those are trending dual tight ends being successful catching the ball and blocking. And that's why I'm pointing at Cade Stover. I'm like, bro, I need you to produce just, just not drop the ball. Put those blocks in a little bit better to where they can put a little bit more attention on you and just let Dalton Schultz be a little more free, just a little bit. But if they know you're trash or you're not stepping up to the plate, bro, they're gonna X him off and like, oh, Schultz, you're not getting nothing today, brother. And any faults that you have, they're going to be exposed even more. That's why I'm so at that angle.
Wow. Locked up black piece.
Yes, sir.
Locked up black feet. That may be the
Yes,
8th
sir.
part
Special appearance, baby.
episode. Locked up black feet. Hey, Izzo, you said you got us going 13-4. We already have that first loss against the Vikings. Where do you foresee those other 3 losses happening for us?
I was just being generous. We could entertain those cowards, but
we can sweep
we
the
could
Baltimore
potentially
too.
drop one to Baltimore. Hopefully, we can get over that hump psychologically. That's the
That's
question.
that's where coming into the season, looking at our schedule, as of right now, bounce back from the Vikings loss. Thus far, we have been winning the games that we are supposed to win, which I think is something you need in a championship contending team. 1,
I,
2.
I want to project something outward. I just saw into the future when the Texans play the Cowboys around Thanksgiving. Joe Mixon is going to have close to 150 yards rushing. I
Hey,
just saw it. I just came right back from the future, bro. It's gonna be crazy. He may have 200. As a backfield, they may have 200. No, I'm not saying that to be funny, but okay, you laughing now, but we gonna roll this clip after we play y'all. I just want you to come back on here and laugh like that when it happens.
So, looking like I was saying, looking at our schedule, and right now we beating the teams we supposed to beat. You need that for a championship contending team bouncing back from the Vikings. For me, I will not be able to lock in my true championship belief for the Texans until the end of the season, where we play the Chiefs and the Ravens back to back, and that Chiefs game is on the road. We need to win one of those games to have a psychological belief that when the playoffs come and we have to meet one of these teams potentially in the AFC Championship, knowing that we can beat them. Obviously, last year it didn't go our way. Really playing with house money, nobody expected CJ to be who he came out to be his rookie year, and then we turn out and we lose to the Ravens. So we played fairly close up until, obviously the second half or whatever. But for the Texans, continue to beat the teams that you're supposed to beat, and we have to win one of those games. I think if we could win one of those games, that will solidify how real our championship aspirations are to be towards the end of the season.